I am a Mocha Mom and I am back with a Shea Moisture review. But first, I wanted to show you guys I'm having just as much fun as Mocha Girl 2 with my hair. See that? I cut some layers into the front section of my locks. These ones are kind of blending in a little bit. I had to cut one of these locks. I think it was it this one? Maybe this one. Anyway, I cut one of my locks. It was this one. And after I cut it, I liked the way, I cut it because it was a two-headed dragon, and my locks were much smaller when I put them in. They were about this small. So when I combined them, they started coming in a lot thicker, and I just stopped liking the way it looked with this thick lock up here, and then the one branch, here's a two-headed dragon. The one branch of the two-headed dragon looking so much thinner, almost like I had thinning locks or something. So I cut it off, and I love the way it frames my face. Much better than just having the lock that was all the way down to here in front of my face. When I ran and picked up my first Shea Moisture product, which was this restorative conditioner, after watching a Discovering Naturals video, I wasn't all that impressed. And I think part of the problem was because I was using it with all of my old stuff. It was a good conditioner, but I didn't think it did anything special that would make me want to leave the things that I had been using. It wasn't until I bought this Yucca and Plantain Anti-Breakage Strengthening shampoo. This is the styling milk, but I also have the shampoo. After watching a video by Ms. Full Roller, who is my all-time braid lock inspiration, she said that this stuff was so good it replaced all of her products. I mean, she doesn't even put oil in her locks anymore, and neither do I. This stuff really is extremely moisturizing. It's a very milky and creamy product, and not what you would necessarily want to look for locks because of buildup. You're usually encouraged to use clear shampoos, but she dilutes it by half. I've been able to dilute it by even more than that, and I only apply it to my roots, and as it suds up, the suds work its way down. Since I don't use gel or shampoo or oils or things like that, I'm really only removing dirt and sweat from my hair. And I love it. All of it came together for me during Mocha Girl 2's lock takedown process. She has the kind of color that I always thought was a lighter brown with not a whole lot of sheen, but upon using this stuff, I've discovered that her hair is much darker than what I thought it was, and it shines. In the past, I've just applied products right after styling their hair, and not again until shampoo hits it. But it seems that with this stuff, it soaks through well enough that I would need to do more than one application before washing I've been really their hair. Pleased with how detangled I'm able to get their hair with this stuff in it, how shiny it looks. And honestly, after I took down Mocha Girl 2's locks, her hair was feeling a little brittle and weak. And I talked in the video about how I used this, but while her hair was still wet, her hair still felt rough. I guess it needed time to absorb, but by the next day, it had restored such strength and elasticity. And more than anything, I'm excited because this stuff seems to work on all the girls' It turns out that with all the different textures I'm working with, this stuff really works. And I have to come back and give my final verdict on the detangler, because in the takedown video, I talked about how it didn't do much when her hair matted back up again, when I still wasn't done detangling all the shed hair out of her hair from taking down the locks. on normally tangled hair, this works really well. So I'm just beyond thrilled.